want to see why we're here today? We're speaking up for animals.
Oh, good.
You're like
Good.
an animal lover?
Yes, I'm a vegan myself. So
You are awesome.
Good.
Why did you go vegan?
Oh, for health, for the economy, for the ecosystem.
Okay.
Animal rights.
For animal rights.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You
feel
should.
that was a good decision. Have you ever, regretted that choice?
8 years in, no regrets.
Fantastic. That's
8
awesome.
years in. That's amazing.
Glad you guys are around here to promote that.
Yeah. If you ever want to join us, look us up on Facebook. We have a group called Midwest.
You check out Midwest Animal Rights right
You
there.
can take that card
Yes,
there.
please.
There's a list of documentaries on the back. We recommend people watch and some must reads.
Yeah.
So it's all cost,
Excellent.
You
all
certainly know
educational.
all about that already, but yeah,
Excellent.
we're always trying to spread the word. You're welcome to come out with us if you ever want to have street conversations. It's kind of a fun, I've been vegan for a long time also, and I never really did any outreach at all. And it is fun just to have conversations with people and see what they think and find out what I think.
Oh yeah. So, honey or no honey?
No.
I don't eat honey. I don't tend to.
I don't either.
It's not something I would freak out about if I had to, but yeah.
There's a reason why. There's an ethical reason why, and that is in the bee industry. They clip the queen, so they can't fly away, and is enslaved. And they need that. They work really hard for that honey, and they need that honey. We just take it.
Oh yeah.
And at a certain time of the year, after so many years or something, they kill them all. So I don't want to support any kind of animal cruelty.
Exactly.
So there's different levels of veganism. Being a
There
vegan,
is.
you start off kind of learning,
Mm-hmm.
and then I stopped eating candy. It's got bone powder in.
The bone char, right?
Yeah, gelatin.
Yes.
They sprinkle that in candy. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the milk, in the dairy, milk. What goes through my mind when I go in a store and I used to buy milk. Well, the truth is, in the dairy industry, the male calves are worthless to them. So they actually kill them while they're still infants, drag them away from the mother, slit the throat, and the veal. And people, I used to eat veal. I'm disgusted by it now, and it was so tender because it was an infant. So I don't want to support any kind of cruelty towards. If you put yourself in the animal's position, we wouldn't want it done to us.
Exactly.
So
They feel they miss their loved ones. They're a lot like us.
So I have 3 companion dogs at home, and I love them more than anything in the world.
Yes.
And I also no longer want to be a hypocrite either. I don't want to eat animals over here while loving these animals over here. Speciesism.
Yep.
So they've all got a brain, a central nervous system. They just want to live, just like me and you.
Yep.
So.
And the whole fish don't have feelings thing is BS.
Right. They're exactly. They don't. They deal with shock instantly. They don't feel it like us. So it's worse for fish.
Well, good you guys are doing this because the Midwest, it's all steak and dairy and.
In Topeka and Lawrence, I think we're the only little group there is.
I believe it.
I have never seen another group out on the streets around here. So
I want to get a license plate because you see all these eat beef, eat pork. I want one that says eat tofu.
Yeah.
right,
Exactly.
you can make stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
But, were you guys protesting the chicken plant in Tonganoxie they almost put in?
I heard about that though.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
Yeah, I know.
So.
no, we usually just tend to this for now, and sometimes we go to Kansas City and we meet up with other groups in Kansas City and do bigger events sometimes. Have you heard of Anonymous for the Voiceless?
No.
Never. Before I went vegan, I'd never even seen another animal activist in the world ever. Once you go vegan and start learning all these vegan groups, Anonymous for the Voiceless wear masks, the big white masks, and then they show this footage, they hold the TVs and kind of look weird, so people come by and they're curious and they stop. And then my goal really is just to educate people. It's stuff they don't really know.
Right.
The cruelty that happens when they go in and buy a piece of pork, for example. They don't know that a pig spends his or her entire life in a shed and then only gets a glimpse of daylight or fresh air on the way to the slaughterhouse.
They see organic or grass-fed or cage-free. That's
just,
all BS.
They're just words to make your purchasing choices easier.
They see
in
the piece
store.
of meat in the grocery store. They have no idea what's going on behind the scenes.
Right, totally right. What's your first name?
Eric Tweedy.
Tweedy. All right.
you
Well,
can-
nice to meet you, Eric. I'm Brian.
Nice to meet you. I'll look you up. I'll look
Tom
you guys up.
and Saul.
All right.
We usually have a couple more people here, but
I will definitely look you up. And,
yeah, look us up. I mean, you don't have to come out every week. You just come out whenever. I put events up there on Facebook, so whenever you're free, you can come out and just be you when you're out here. We be ourselves, and whatever we've learned, we're trying, portray that to people walking by. So
excellent.
Awesome to meet you.
I'm glad you're doing this. It needs to be out there.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice talking to you.
Have a good day.
You too.
See ya.
Hello.